morning and happy Monday. My hair looks really weird. I don't really know why. I think it's because I just slept on it weird. But anyways, it's Monday morning now and I have just been sitting here and reading my annotated Grimm's Fairy Tales book. So I am on the Brave Little Tailor. I'm trying to read about 5 fairy tales a day and then eventually I will be done. Also, if you hear a loud noise in the background, it is the dishwasher. But I just had a really funny moment because the delivery truck for Canada Post came and I had been expecting a package, so I knew it was coming. And the package was from my work, Chapters Indigo. I had ordered a few planners just because I'm trying to decide which planner I want. And I always get packages from Indigo, like no matter what it is, I always get packages from Indigo. So since I knew it was coming and I saw the woman coming to deliver it, I went out to go and meet her and I got the package and everything and she was like, "You read a lot, eh?" It's like, well, yes, ma'am. Yes, I do. Oh, it just made me laugh. It was funny. But I am in like a planner crisis right now where I know I want a planner, but I don't know what kind of planner I want. So I got 3 different colors of the same planner and I'm gonna see if I do actually like it. What's it called? It's the Day Designer planner. They came in very fancy boxes, which I was not expecting, but I kind of need to root around and see what kind of planner I want. I found one that I really like, but I like when a planner has coils just because I find it's easier to write in it then, and this one doesn't. So I would have gotten that one if it had coils, but it doesn't, so oh well. But I'm going to go and continue reading this and then I need to decide what I'm going to do today because I don't really know. I think maybe a writing day, but I'm also now between 2 stories. I'm a very indecisive person, in case these reading vlogs have shown you anything. I can't make decisions. It's so snowy. Look at all the snow. Hello, it's slightly later in the day and I have just finished editing the last little bit of last week's reading vlog, so I have to get that updated, which that's really what I do every single Monday. But I actually wanted to update you guys with my reading. So I'm currently making my way through 3 books. So first of all, I'm listening to the audiobook for The Wind in the Willows by Kenneth Grahame. I'm almost done it and then I think I'm actually going to move on to the ZENITH audiobook because that is a full cast audiobook and I'm super pumped about it. In addition to that, I am currently reading The Cruel Prince by Holly Black and I'm on page 126. So hopefully I will be able to read a little bit more of this today, but I have actually been mainly reading the annotated Brothers Grimm. So I have already read 2 fairy tales today, but I was behind from yesterday, so I'm going to try and read a few more. So today I have read The Brave Little Tailor and Cinderella. So now I'm currently on Mother Holly or Hall, and then I have to read The 7 Ravens, Little Red Riding Hood, The Bremen Town Musicians, and The Devil and His 3 Golden Hairs in order to be caught up to where I wanted to be. It's really cool to read the original fairy tales. I'm really enjoying them. The one that was super weird is one that I read yesterday, and that was The White Snake. That one really weirded me out because there were like certain animals, the main character can talk to animals, and there are certain ones where he really respects them, but then he gains the ability to talk to animals by eating a snake, and then he ends up killing a horse for other animals. Like, it was just super weird. That I think is the weirdest one that I've read so far, but I'm really enjoying going through these. The other thing that I need to read today is this right here, which I'm not going to show you because this is my book. This is what I have written so far, which doesn't look like a lot, but it's actually 94 pages. It's 50 pages double-sided. So I'm planning on rereading this probably, but then I also got an idea the other day for a story that I'm super excited about, so I think I might work on that because it's kind of been developing and I think it's really cool. And it's not that I don't like this, I'm just super excited about this new idea, so we'll see what ends up happening. But I wanted to show you guys the planners that I got too. These are the 2 that I'm deciding between if I'm actually going to keep one of them. The other one, I don't really like the pattern of it that much and it was more expensive, so that one I'm not even going to show you. But these are the Day Designers and they look exactly the same inside. There's just this one which has like a blue pattern on it, and then this one has like a gray jungle pattern-ish thing. I don't really know what one I want to keep yet, or if I want to keep any. I do really want to try and get more organized so then I can better plan out reading time and writing time and video taking time, so then I'm not wasting a bunch of time. I said time a million times in my sentence. Actually, one of the things that I did is last week I talked about the fact that I wanted to go on a Twitter hiatus, and then I just kind of did it. And usually when I go on a Twitter hiatus, I still end up like checking Twitter all the time, but I actually deleted the Twitter and Facebook app from my phone, and I just went on Twitter for the first time since I deleted it, which was probably like Wednesday. And the only reason I went on Twitter was because when I'm on my computer, it's just so much easier. Like, that's the thing, not having it on my phone, it's not as easily accessible. So I'm not just scrolling through Twitter and absolutely wasting time, because I don't like Twitter that much. I feel like I'm not doing anything productive and I don't really gain anything out of it. So I really just use it to update you guys on videos, which is just what I did. I just went on there to tweet the fact that I have a new reading vlog going out today. So I am happy with the fact that I have just been literally not going on Twitter, and I feel like I've had so much more time to do other things, which is awesome because I really like to maximize my time since I have so many things I want to do that I can't really be wasting time. So I feel like these planners might be helpful with that, but I don't know if I'm going to keep them. Now, one thing I do want to try and do this week is revamp my writing area. So this is my desk and everything, and once again I got my window replaced, that's why it looks like that. But I want to work on this wall. Like, I have an old dream catcher that someone got me when they went to Vancouver. Kind of want to take that down, and I want to put kind of quotes and like inspiration stuff on that wall there, so then I can have a really inspirational area for writing. So if I don't end up doing that today, then I will probably do that tomorrow. And then today I also kind of had wanted to take some Instagram photos. So if I can get this reading vlog done, then I'm probably going to go down and take some Instagram photos because the lighting is tray good for that today. So it's Monday night and I'm just about to do a little project here. So I have this little cork board that I am going to pin some photos to that I have printed out here. They're all kind of just inspirational things for writing, and I'm going to put it over top of my desk. I'm not exactly sure where yet, but somewhere. So right now I'm going to put on some Bob's Burgers and do this. So I finished my little bulletin board here and put it up on my wall. I don't know if it will stay in that location, but yeah, that's what it looks like for now. I have a print that I'm going to go and buy at work that will go there, and I might move stuff around, but I don't know, I like it. So I'll show you what I have on it. So I have this which says actually I can, this which says write something today even if it sucks, and this on the bottom says it's on, time to make magic happen. And then over here this says focus on where you want to go, not on what you fear. And then this says it always seems impossible until it's done. This one says comparison is the thief of joy. And finally, this is one of my favorite ones actually, and it says look at the blank pages before you with courage. So I do still have some blank spaces on there that I think I might fill with pins that I have from subscription boxes and stuff, or I might print out a few more inspirational quotes. But now I'm going to go and read a little bit more before bed. Hello! It is Tuesday and I have the day off today, so I'm going to be doing some YouTube stuff today. So I'm going to be filming some videos. I know for sure I'm going to be filming a Q&A, which is what I'm getting ready to do now. So I have my light set up here, and then after that I'm going to film, I think, my winter TBR or my 2018 TBR. Not too sure yet. I also curled my hair, and like, I love the look of like big bouncy curls, but I feel like my hair never turns out like that, or at least when I'm looking at it in person I don't like it, but then when I go to edit I'm like, actually it looks fine. I don't know, I have very mixed feelings on it. But anyways, I'm just gonna get filming. So I'm just about to go to bed, but just a little bit of an update. So yesterday, I forgot to tell you guys this, but I finished The Wind in the Willows by Kenneth Grahame. So now I have actually moved on to the ZENITH audiobook because that book came out today, which is super exciting. But I did enjoy this. I gave it like a 4 out of 5 stars, I believe. It was really fun and had a very dynamic cast of characters, which I think is where its success stemmed from for me. Now I just read a couple of fairy tales in here. I forget what ones I read when I last updated you on this, but I've definitely fallen behind on my reading 5 per day thing. That just has not been happening. So I'm just going to try and kind of go through it as quickly as I can. I think I'm going to read a couple more and then I'm going to continue with The Cruel Prince for the rest of the night because I haven't read this in a while and I do want to continue with it. So I read Mother Hull, which I think is the last one that I was supposed to read when I updated last. So now I'm on Little Red Riding Hood, so I might read that. I don't really know. We'll see see how the night ends up going. I do work tomorrow morning, so I want to try and get to bed at a reasonable time, or at least a semi-reasonable time, but we'll see. So it is about 7 in the morning and I have not vlogged in a really long time, so sorry about that. But I just wanted to do a really quick reading update before I actually head off to Toronto, because my friend Zoe and I, we are going to see Sasha and Lindsay at the ZENITH signing, so that should be fun. But I'm gonna be very tired, but I just wanted to update you guys real quick. So first of all, I finished The Cruel Prince by Holly Black, and I ended up giving it a 4 out of 5 stars, very close to a 4.5, but I didn't enjoy it as much as everyone else seems to be loving it. I did really enjoy it. I like the characters, the fairy politics and everything. That was super cool, but it just didn't blow my mind like it seems to be everyone else's. I don't know, I just didn't think it was a 5-star read. I will say though, after the ending, I definitely need to move on to contemporary because it was quite intense. I also have a little package here from HarperCollins that I wanted to open up. So I have 2 arcs in here that I'm super excited about. First is These Rebel Waves by Sara Raasch. This is a pirate book by the author of Snow Like Ashes, which I really love. And this is coming out not until August, so I have plenty of time to read this. August 7th. And then I also have Put In by Julie Murphy, which I'm so excited about. This is the companion novel to Dumplin by Julie Murphy, which I really loved. And this follows Millie from that book, which I'm very excited to learn more about her. So now I need to go and finish packing up my stuff to go to Toronto. I'm here with Zoe as well. Hi. Your book nerd, Zoe. I'm also here with my newfound friend, Jordan. We've been hanging out with her. So we were at the ZENITH signing at Yorkdale Mall, and it was awesome. So now we were just hanging out a little bit while Lindsay and Sasha do some press stuff, and then I think we're gonna go for dessert with them, which will be fun. But we met so many nice people today, made so many friends, Jordan being one of them, and it was a good time. I think it was a good time. Yeah. So I'm quite tired, not as tired as I expected to be actually, but we ended up getting back in from Toronto at like 1:30 in the morning. We were going to hang out with Sasha and Lindsay a little bit after, but they ended up getting caught up with some stuff, so we just ended up heading home, which was fine. But it was an amazing day yesterday. I didn't really know what to expect because I don't go to events a lot, as I'm sure you guys have noticed. It just makes me really nervous. I don't know. I mean, that's one part of it, but another part of it is that most of the events are really far away from me, so it's quite expensive for me to go, so I don't generally go. But since I graduated university, I've talked about how I do want to start doing more stuff like that. So I was kind of like not sure if I was going to go yesterday, but I'm so glad that I did end up going. So many of you guys ended up coming and saying hi and asking for photos, and I was like shocked at how many of you there were. But thank you guys so much for coming and saying hi. That like absolutely made my day. You were all just beautiful little rays of sunshine. It was also just really nice to meet another booktuber because I've never met another YouTuber, believe it or not. It's just where I live, no one really comes around here. So it was really nice to meet some people from the community that I have chatted with before, and it was great to finally meet them in person. So it's definitely made me want to start going to BookCon and VidCon and more stuff like that, and I'm hoping that I will be able to in the next year. It was amazing seeing the turnout too, because there were so many people there to support Sasha and Lindsay, and I'm just so proud of them, and it really made me happy, and can't wait to get more into the audiobook for ZENITH, which I have started listening to, but I'm restarting it because I got caught up in some other things, so hopefully I will end up finishing that soon. It definitely also fueled my fire for my own writing and made me really excited and motivated to get my own stuff out there, which I was feeling pretty motivated this past week, so now this just kind of was like the kicker for it, which I'm super pumped about. So I kind of made actually a little schedule. So I ended up choosing this planner. Did I tell you guys that already? I may have. I'm sorry if this is repetitive, but ended up choosing this planner because you guys all said I should choose this one, so I did. But I've just kind of started using it for the next week because last week was a little bit crazy with work and stuff, so I didn't vlog a ton, so I didn't really use my planner a ton. But I started using it for next week, which I'm super pumped about. I just love it. It is so cool. So I really love the format of this because it has today and it has like the hours, and then the other side has a to-do list, and then it has like little things all around. So I have my day all lined out. It's all color coordinated and stuff like that. This is like going back to when I was in school. And then I have my to-do list, which is basically the stuff in here, but in a more like condensed, I can check it off form. And this is actually Monday's schedule, but I have been just like beating around the bush with writing, not really dedicating myself to it and saying that I've wanted to, and now I want to finally do it. And I think the way for me to do that is to really schedule things, because I need to find that fine balance between reading and writing and taking videos, and I need to start prioritizing writing since that is what I want to do with my life. I've really thought about that recently, and what I want to do with my life is be a writer. That's what I've always wanted to do, and it is still what I want to do. So I need to start prioritizing it and not be afraid anymore, because it really is a terrifying thing. So I need to get over that and just do it. But this is my plan. I've got in the notes section in the bottom, I'm gonna have my word count goal for the day. I'm just going to be outlining because I have decided to put down my old NaNoWriMo project just for the moment. I'm not like unhappy with it and not going to ever return to it. I just have an idea that I've come up with that I can't get out of my head that I really want to outline and see if I can make a story out of that. But if by the end of 2018 I don't have a finished book, I'm just going to slap myself silly because that's ridiculous. I need to do it. But today I'm so mad I'm saying this because I thought I was gonna get through one reading vlog without saying it, but I have to clean my room. I had been doing so well with cleaning up bit by bit, like every day before bed I would put my clothes away right after I take them off, but then one day I didn't do it and now it's a mess again. So I need to clean my room today, and then I'm also going to have a relaxing reading day today. And then tomorrow, back on to things as per usual. I do have to start editing this vlog though, but cleaning my room is definitely my priority today. So I'm gonna go and do that now. So it's a bit later in the day on Sunday, and as previously mentioned, I wanted something really light and fluffy and easy contemporary after reading The Cruel Prince, just because the last little bit is like super brutal and intense. So ended up picking up Royally Lost by Angie Stanton, and I am now on page 64 and they've already kissed. So light and fluffy is there, but I'm like, this might be a bit much for me. My best friend had recommended it to me just because she knows that I do like a cute fluffy romance every now and again, and I love European travel books, and this is about European travel, but I don't like the main character. She's really whiny and bratty, but I'm taking it for what it is, keeping an open mind, and we will see what happens. But I'm gonna read a little bit more now. So it's Sunday night, which means theoretically that I should be doing my little wrap-up thing, but I'm currently reading Royally Lost. My phone is in here marking my spot, that's why I'm holding it like an idiot, but I'm reading this right now, and I feel like I'm probably going to end up finishing it tonight, so I'm going to save my wrap-up for the morning. But I did end up cleaning my room. It took me not very long because it was basically just dirty laundry that was on the floor, so it was really quick cleanup. But I wanted to show you because I ended up finishing my little writing wall here. So I kind of moved some stuff around a little bit. So this is the thing that I was talking about getting. This is for my work, and it says, dream, create, inspire, exceed your expectations, do what you love, write, be bold, do great work, make it happen, believe in your power. So I really love that for over top of my writing area. Then I have this that's from an owl crate, which says I go to seek a great perhaps, and then this, which I showed you guys already, this little print that has a stack of books that is from an uppercase that I got not too long ago, I don't think. Then this Alice print that is from a nerdy post, and then this Alice print that says it's no use going back to yesterday because I was a different person then, and that is from Otter Nonsense Designs on Etsy. Oh, and this says there will be nonsense in it, which is another thing I love for writing quote. But yeah, that's my little writing inspiration area. So I feel like my desk is all set up. I actually have some books here too. So I just have them here right now because I don't know where else to put them, but I have my planner here, and then I have Writing Fantasy and Science Fiction by Orson Scott Card, and then two other authors that I don't know their full names, I'm sorry. And then 90 Days to Your Novel, which I'm trying out. I'm not sure if I'm actually going to use it, but we'll see. But yeah, now I'm going to do some reading and then get to bed. So it is slightly later, but I finished Royally Lost by Angie Stanton, and I gave it 1 out of 5 stars. I didn't like it at all. It was just super corny and cheesy and didn't have substance to it, and I can see why people would like it. Like, I see why my friend recommended it to me, because she really enjoys corny things, which is totally fine. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. I just can't do the cheese, man. It's too thick for me. But I did have really high hopes for it because, I mean, a prince and traveling Europe, it just sounded like it could be super cute and fluffy, but there was literally nothing going for it. I found the writing didn't even do anything for me at all, unfortunately. The main character also really made it a hard read for me, since she was a super spoiled entitled brat who was just miserable about the fact that she was on a trip to Europe on a European river cruise. Oh my god, life is so hard. Like, those things are expensive, man. Going to Europe is expensive. I worked 3 jobs and saved forever to go to Europe, so like, be grateful that your parents are freaking paying to have you there. So I was just very annoyed by her, which made it a hard read, but it is what it is. But besides that, I ended up reading 3 books total this week, and then also some more fairy tales from this. So first I finished The Wind in the Willows by Kenneth Grahame, which I gave a 4 out of 5 stars. Then I finished The Cruel Prince by Hailey Black, which I also gave a 4 out of 5 stars, maybe a little bit closer to a 4.5. I have mixed feelings. And then from this, I read The Brave Little Tailor, Cinderella, Mother Hall, The 7 Ravens, Little Red Riding Hood, The Bremen Town Musicians, and The Devil and His 3 Golden Hairs. So I don't think I read quite as many as I did last week. I definitely didn't, but oh well, I am slowly but surely making my way through it. So now I have no idea what I'm going to read next, but I'm just going to watch some YouTube and then Bob's Burgers and go to bed. But thank you guys for watching this reading vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in my next video or my next reading vlog. Bye!